Hello people, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we're going to discuss about the VI stitching. Firstly let's discuss what is the application of VI stitching. As per I apply VI stitching, there is only two application. The first one is when we apply VI stitching, we'll always get a shortest return path for power or any signal track. Another application is will get a proper connect between top layer and bottom layer, or it can be between the internal layers also. So let's see how we can apply. So here you can see I've already applied the VI stitching. If we go to the 3D mode, you can see so these holes are VI stitching, and these are tinted, so you can't able to visualize right now, but it is properly connected. So I'm just going to show you how you can apply and remove the VI stitching. But before going further, here I just want to show you guys how you guys can order your first $0 PCB from nextpcb.com and how you can apply $5 coupon. So click over the first link given in the description, register yourself with your official mail ID. If you guys have already registered, just click over the login and fill your mail ID and password, and there are just after registration you'll get a $5 coupon. Right now I will show you how you can order your $0 PCB 10 number of quantities. Go to the home, fill all the dimensions of your PCB, select the quantity to 10, go to the quote now, and here fill all the information. Select the first option with $0, select your country and select the local China post mail, and then you can able to select either you want to order assembly or not. Add your Gerber files, and here you'll see this screen for Gerber verification. After that you'll get mail from the sales team, and here you can see the $5 coupon you have applied, and you can order your 10 number of PCBs just $11. So guys, just proceed the payment, and now we can continue our tutorial. I'm just going to remove the applied VI stitching. Go to the tool, VI stitching option, and here you will find remove VI stitching group. Left click and select any of the VI stitching, and it will be removed from the PCB. But if like after removing in this PCB, if you'll see there you'll definitely find improper ground. So like here it's not connected, right? And you can see, if I'll show you, can't able to find the thinner trace. So you can see this is coming from here, and it's connected here, right? And if suppose I place a via here, then it will go to the ground. Otherwise this ground will travel like this much, right? But if I'll place the VI stitching, it will be directly connected here, right? So let's see how to apply VI stitching and what are the rules that we should use. So go to the tool again, VI stitching, add stitching to net, and this window will appear. Here we have to put the clearance. So here I always use 110 mil, the clearance between the via, and the size I always use point. This is the whole size, so I'll always use 0.2 mm, and the diameter will be 0.4 mm. Always click over the force tenting on the top and bottom, locked, and from here you have to select the net. So I will always, we generally use ground layer for tenting, for VI stitching, and here you have to select the drill pair. So right now we have only drill pair between top and bottom. For multi-layer PCB you can go for any internal layer also. And here these are the templates. So whatever the configuration we have selected here, it will create this name of template, and all other options just leave like by default, and okay. And you can see the 32 stitching via is applied. You can apply more stitching via, so 32 is not enough for this kind of PCB. So what we'll do, we'll simply remove it again. So you have to just see and try, and reduce the tool, VI stitching, add stitching to net, decrease this to 80 mil. and leave all these things as it is. Okay, yeah, it's like 59. You can go for more lower and apply more stitching wear, right? So so ideally, like stitching wear should be like more than 100 or this shape of PCB. So yeah, this is all about stitching wear. That's it.